For over 4,000 years, the Great Pyramids of Egypt have stood as silent guardians of secrets that have eluded humanity's greatest minds. These colossal monuments, rising from the desert sands like mathematical impossibilities carved in stone, have spawned countless theories about their construction. How did ancient builders, working with primitive tools and no modern machinery, manage to quarry, transport, and precisely position limestone blocks weighing up to 15 tons each? How did they achieve such geometric perfection that the base of the Great Pyramid differs from a perfect square by less than 2 centimeters? For centuries, archaeologists, engineers, and historians have proposed explanations ranging from massive ramps and armies of workers to more exotic theories involving lost technologies or even extraterrestrial intervention. Yet despite decades of research and exploration, the true methods behind these architectural marvels remained shrouded in mystery until now. In the shadow of the Step Pyramid of Djoser, the world's oldest known pyramid, a team of researchers has uncovered evidence that could rewrite everything we thought we knew about ancient Egyptian civilization. Their discovery suggests that the builders of these monuments possessed technological sophistication that rivals modern engineering, employing advanced hydraulic systems that we are only beginning to understand. This revelation not only challenges our assumptions about ancient capabilities, but also raises profound questions about what other secrets might be buried beneath the sands of time. The story begins in the heart of Saqqara, Egypt's vast necropolis that served as the burial ground for the ancient capital of Memphis. Here, among the weathered stones and shifting sands, stands a mysterious structure that has puzzled archaeologists for generations. Known as Gizeh el-Mudir, this massive rectangular enclosure stretches nearly 1,181 feet across the desert landscape, making it one of Egypt's oldest and most enigmatic stone constructions. For decades, scholars dismissed it as merely a ritual enclosure or perhaps a defensive wall built to protect the sacred burial grounds. Its purpose seemed lost to time, another puzzle piece in the complex tapestry of ancient Egyptian civilization. But Xavier Landreau and his dedicated team at the CA Paleotechnic Institute saw something different when they looked at this ancient structure. Where others saw walls, they saw the remnants of something far more extraordinary. Using cutting-edge analysis techniques and meticulous field observations, the researchers began to piece together a startling revelation. This was not a wall or ceremonial enclosure at all, but rather a sophisticated dam system designed to capture and control the desert's most precious resource, water. The structure's positioning, its construction methods, and its relationship to the surrounding landscape all pointed to a single, remarkable conclusion. The ancient Egyptians had engineered this massive stone barrier to harness the power of seasonal floods, transforming the harsh desert environment into a controlled hydraulic system capable of supporting massive construction projects. The evidence was written in the very geology of the region. By carefully analyzing the slopes, ancient watercourses, and telltale erosion marks carved into the bedrock over millennia, the researchers reconstructed an entire watershed system. They discovered that during the seasonal floods that once swept through this region, water would cascade down from the surrounding hills and valleys, following carefully engineered channels that directed the flow toward the massive stone enclosure. Here, trapped behind the walls of Gizeh el-Mudir, the floodwaters would accumulate into a temporary reservoir capable of holding up to 105 million gallons of water. This was not merely a storage system, but a precisely calculated engineering project that took into account the region's hydrology, geology, and seasonal weather patterns. But water storage was only the beginning of this ancient technological marvel. The real genius lay in what happened next, deep beneath the pyramid complex itself. South of the Step Pyramid of Djoser, carved directly into the living rock, lies what researchers call the Deep Trench, a vast network of interconnected basins, chambers, and waterways that defies conventional explanations. For years, archaeologists have struggled to understand the purpose of these subterranean structures, often dismissing them as unfinished burial chambers or symbolic representations of the underworld. The new research suggests something far more revolutionary. These chambers formed the heart of an ancient water treatment and hydraulic lifting system. The deep trench operated on principles that would be familiar to any modern hydraulic engineer. As water flowed into the system from the upstream reservoir, it passed through a series of settling basins where heavier sediments would gradually separate from the liquid, leaving behind increasingly purified water. This wasn't accidental, but rather the result of careful planning and engineering knowledge that demonstrates a sophisticated understanding of fluid dynamics and sediment control. The purified water was then channeled through a network of underground galleries and shafts that extended deep beneath the pyramid itself. Here, in the darkness beneath millions of tons of precisely cut stone, the ancient engineers had constructed what can only be described as a hydraulic elevator system. Two vertical shafts, connected by a 656-foot underground gallery, formed the core of this remarkable mechanism. Water could be injected into these shafts with tremendous pressure, creating a powerful lifting force capable of raising massive stone blocks from the quarry level to the pyramid's construction areas. Limestone blocks, each weighing several tons, would be placed on specially designed floating platforms within these water-filled chambers. As water pressure increased, the platforms would rise like ancient elevators, carrying their precious cargo upward with minimal human effort. The precision required to make such a system work is staggering. The engineers had to calculate water pressures, design sealing mechanisms to prevent leaks, and create flow regulation systems to control the lifting process. Some of the granite elements found within these underground chambers, previously thought to serve ritual or burial purposes, actually exhibit the characteristics of sophisticated hydraulic components. These stone devices functioned as valves, seals, and pressure regulators, controlling the flow of water through the system with mechanical precision that would impress modern engineers. This discovery fundamentally challenges everything we thought we knew about pyramid construction. Traditional theories have long relied on the assumption that massive external ramps were built around the pyramids, requiring enormous quantities of additional building material and thousands of workers to drag blocks up increasingly steep inclines. The logistics of such operations have always been problematic, requiring ramps that would stretch for miles and consume more material than the pyramids themselves. The hydraulic theory offers an elegant solution to these problems, suggesting that the most challenging lifting operations were accomplished using the controlled power of water rather than brute human force. The implications extend far beyond mere construction techniques. This level of engineering sophistication suggests that ancient Egyptian civilization possessed scientific knowledge and technical capabilities that we have grossly underestimated. The hydraulic systems at Saqqara required detailed understanding of physics, mathematics, geology, and hydraulic engineering. The builders had to perform complex calculations involving water pressure, structural loads, and material properties. They needed to coordinate massive construction projects that integrated quarrying, water management, stone cutting, and precision assembly across multiple work sites and over extended periods of time. What makes this discovery even more remarkable is the evidence that this technology may have been lost relatively quickly in historical terms. The Step Pyramid of Djoser, long considered a prototype or experimental structure, may actually represent the pinnacle of ancient hydraulic engineering rather than its beginning. Later pyramids, while impressive in their own right, show different construction techniques that suggest the sophisticated water-powered systems of Saqqara were not successfully replicated by subsequent dynasties. This raises profound questions about how advanced technologies can be lost when the specialized knowledge required to maintain them is not properly preserved or transmitted across generations. The research team's work reveals that pyramid construction was not simply a matter of religious devotion and unlimited human labor, as has long been assumed. Instead, these monuments represent the culmination of a sustainable technological ecosystem that was carefully adapted to the environmental conditions and available resources of ancient Egypt. The builders demonstrated remarkable innovation in water management, taking advantage of seasonal flooding patterns and geological features to create a controlled industrial system capable of supporting mega construction projects that lasted for decades. This interdisciplinary approach to understanding the past, combining archaeology with hydrology, geotechnics, and engineering analysis, opens entirely new avenues for research. It suggests that we need to fundamentally reconsider our assumptions about ancient capabilities and examine other archaeological sites with fresh eyes and new methodologies. The sophisticated water management techniques developed by the Egyptians may have influenced other civilizations or been independently developed elsewhere in the ancient world. The discovery also highlights the environmental sophistication of ancient Egyptian planning. Rather than simply imposing their will upon the landscape, the pyramid builders worked with natural systems, harnessing seasonal water flows and geological features to achieve their monumentally ambitious goals. This represents a level of environmental engineering that we are only beginning to appreciate and understand. As researchers continue to study these ancient hydraulic systems, new questions emerge that challenge our fundamental understanding of technological development and cultural transmission. How did such sophisticated engineering knowledge develop in the first place? Were there earlier, even more advanced systems that we have yet to discover? What other forgotten technologies might be hidden beneath archaeological sites around the world, waiting for the right combination of modern analytical techniques and fresh theoretical perspectives to reveal their secrets? The story of Egypt's hydraulic pyramids is far from complete. Each new discovery raises more questions than it answers, drawing us deeper into a mystery that spans millennia. The ancient engineers who designed these systems left behind no written manuals or technical drawings, forcing modern researchers to piece together their methods from the physical evidence alone. Every stone placement, every channel carved into the bedrock, every carefully engineered water feature holds clues to understanding minds that accomplished the seemingly impossible using principles we are only now beginning to rediscover. Perhaps most remarkably, this research suggests that the relationship between ancient and modern technology is far more complex than we have imagined. Rather than representing a simple progression from primitive to advanced, human technological development appears to involve cycles of innovation, sophistication, loss, and rediscovery that span thousands of years. The hydraulic engineers of ancient Egypt may have solved problems that continue to challenge us today, using approaches that we have forgotten and are only now learning to appreciate once again. The Great Pyramids continue to stand as monuments not only to ancient ambition and religious devotion, but to human ingenuity and technological achievement that transcends the boundaries of time. As we uncover more evidence of these remarkable hydraulic systems, we are forced to confront the humbling possibility that our ancestors possessed knowledge and capabilities that we have yet to fully understand or replicate. The mystery of the pyramids may be slowly yielding its secrets, but each answer reveals new depths to the remarkable civilization that created these eternal monuments to human achievement. Thanks for watching this exploration of one of history's most remarkable technological mysteries. If this investigation into ancient engineering has intrigued you, please give us a thumbs up and share this discovery with others who might appreciate the sophisticated achievements of our ancestors. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the hidden technologies and forgotten knowledge that shaped our world.